Nice. So let's get into the action here. We're going to be jumping live into the game. It's already kicked off. Turkey will be on your CT side. Tunisia will be the terrorist. Let's see how this one kicks off. Major with the aggression. Already so deep, trying to gain that map control. Has walked his way into a crossfire between Pote and Crumpsy. Crumpsy was just trying to bait him in. Wanted Pote to get that opening frag, which would have helped them greatly. But it doesn't matter. They push in on their own. Some Major with the 2 opening frags. Sick headshots coming out. Major keeps it up on for the 4K. Unfortunately, that's all he's get. Calyx will get the final frag. But Major, what a way to set the scene.
An absolute incredible round coming through, and Turkey straight off the mark. They are proving who is boss. They are showing Tunisia that in that first map, those 4 rounds they won were a fluke. This is Turkey's game. And already onto the buy. Tunisia don't even get near the site, so there's no plant coming in. They're going to go with the force buy. There's Tech 9s, P250, a little bit of armor to play with, and Pote saving for the AWP. But right now, this is the Turkey show, and I do not expect anything to change. Desper going aggressive in mid. Normally it's Xantares we see going a little bit aggressive. And, well, as I say that, it is going to be Xantares getting the spot off. He knows exactly what's going on now. He's spotted those 3 heads, and he's going to get his team to pop flash him in, potentially go for the push. And the communication should be on point here. Xantares is going to go in, finding himself 1. And the cover should come in from Tor. Tor wants to get this refrag, but it's not going to work. The flanks come through from 2 players at this point. And this is just domination. This round is over before it begins. Desper spots out the second player as his teammate Major takes him down. And this is already over before it's begun. Very, very little HP damage being dealt. And, well, I mean, what can Tor do? He's in the squeaky area. They've hunted him down. They're like a safari. He's Cecil the lion. And although he is going to bite 1 arm off, he's going to get taken down in the end, and they're going to take a photo with his body.
Yeah, it's true. It's a massive shame. Obviously, a national tragedy.
Of course. It's like Harambe.
Like Harambe. Yeah.
Rest in peace.
Unfortunately. So as you can see, great way to start the game for Turkey. They're looking good. They're looking ready.
So, do you know what their coach is called?
What?
Hardstyle.
Mm-hmm.
He's
much like the type of music.
Sure. Is that type of music?
Yeah, hardstyle.
Really?
Yeah, have you not heard of hardstyle?
No.
Yeah, you're so soft style, aren't you? You're a soft boy.
Yeah, so Hardstyle apparently is very influential in their games. He gives a lot of valuable information, and he talks to his team about what's going on in life. So Calyx taking down Shiva there. It's a great opening once again. Full eco from Tunisia. They're hoping to get the AWP out next round. Xantares is going aggressive. He's going to get some damage off, but no kill. And finally, a Turkish player is killed. But I think it's a little bit too little as Turkey now just mow down the remaining players. No bomb plant is coming through. I guarantee that as Potty, the last man alive, going to get taken down by Paz, and that's a 3-0 with only 3 deaths so far this game on the side of Turkey, whereas Tunisia have died 15 times.
Maths right there. That is very true indeed. Obviously, Turkey storming ahead, but finally the buy will go in the favour of Tunisia. They can get these weapons out. You have that AWP on Pote on his T side where he can go for those explosive plays, but are we going to see that? The Pote we want to see, is it going to come to the table? I mean, they look a little bit timid right now as well. And Turkey, we know how powerful they are when they get on their T side. So the fact their CT half already has been looking strong off the back of that fantastic opening pistol. You know, I mean, God help Tunisia right now, but Pote back into it. This is what I wanted to see. You have the AWP in your hands, go for those flamboyant openings, and he gets it, takes down Paz. He got overconfident, and they've swatted him down.
Yeah, absolutely. So a great opening. Now, Jackie, if you went to HLTV, there'd only be 2 players in this game, and that's Pote and Xantares. So we need to see both of those players, I mean, living up to their HLTV expectations, and maybe we'll have a little bit of a game going on. Maybe a 1 versus 1. I'm not sure if that's a thing that we can do, but I mean, maybe. Major holding down in mid. Pote, of course, the man who opened this round up, maybe giving himself an opportunity to head into the grave, as he is going to have no idea that Major is around. Major is undetectable. He's like a plastic knife in a metal detector as he slips by undetected. Xantares getting up close and personal. Flashbang comes in. It's easy killings here. Takes down the bomb, holds an angle and just sprays down. Tor goes, and can he take Potty with him? Of course he can. It's Xantares. Takes him down. And this is why this man is Xantares, as he knows now for the last player that is going to face him. It's going to be Remind. Shiva. He's going to get himself a kill. Not bad at all, actually. Now in a 2 versus 2. There's still opportunity here for Tunisia to get back into this one. Desper on the AWP. Playing close on the site. He's going to find the first kill, but the nade's going to take him even lower to just 3 HP as the spray comes in from Remind. But no bomb plant just yet. The bomb is out of control, and it is out of containment. As Remind, just going to have to try and sneak his way through, but it's not going to work. Calyx takes him down and puts him back into his pen.
Yeah, we'll take him out. And I mean, wow, that is ridiculous. Tunisia, it looks like they suddenly had a little bit of a resurgence towards the end of that round, but it was just too much. Zantares was able to just cripple the entire team with that 3K he picked up, and just absolutely a beautiful way to do it. I believe this is the pistol round replayed. And only 4 rounds later, of course.
Of course. I mean, better late than never, eh, Jack?
Exactly, and hopefully we can see Tunisia start to come back a little bit later. I mean, a little bit earlier into this game than they did in the previous one. Major, we know how damaging he can be towards that B-bomb site. Has the flashbang going out of his teammate as well, but they will counter-flash him. The smoke going through as they want to just try and bombard their way in. Has a nice little angle, more rattle down with AM4. We'll get the opening frag. Flashbang does go back in, hammering away. Is able to pick up another one. Calyx as well will find that frag off on towards Tor, and it's looking good. They will regain a little bit of control with Crumpsy finding that Deagle frag, but that's all they can achieve. A double kill, and they will go down. They do force out those 2 rebuys though on the Turkish side, but even then, it's nowhere near enough.
I do not understand how Major stays alive there. I mean, it was a perfect pop flash, but all you have to do is turn to your right and start clicking the button. There is no way he should be allowed to live for so long, and somehow he does. Someone having a bit of a deodorant.
Oh, it's sprays. Sprays are back. I've been trying to work out mentally what this noise was the entire time. I thought someone in production was having a spray.
Yeah, I thought it was Enzo.
We're just back in source. Fantastic. Yeah. I was like, what is that noise?
I did not know what was going on. But what I do know is going on is that the orb in Poti's hands is looking for a kill, and he may have spotted a head, but he's going to get tagged up to 10 HP and has to fall back. He has no choice here. 2 men in A main. It's Zantares. We've seen him do so much before, and he's going to smoke off A main. That is so much control handed to Turkey, and there's just nothing that Tunisia can do about it because Despa's holding down mid. He's going to take himself a kill as soon as it comes out. And I mean, I feel sorry for Tor if nothing else. Although 2 missed shots gives Tor an opportunity to live for just a little bit longer. Molotov goes down in A main, and there is absolutely nothing being given to Tunisia here. There is nowhere they can go. They can't go their own way. Go their own way.
It's true, unfortunately for them. They will go for this counter boost though. Major going to work his way through vents. They can try and slip through. Paz will get the opener anyway on towards Crumpsy, miles away over by main. It's a little luck shot coming out off the back of the orb of Despe, hoping to find a frag, but it isn't really going to work out in his favour. Of mine, just planting that seed of doubt still in their minds. It looks like they do want to go for the late round A pincer, but Despe, I think he's just picked up the collateral there as well. He's peeked at the same time, and he's been able to rip his way through, and we know this man can cause absolute havoc, and he's living up to that. Absolutely ludicrous. Leaving just Remind and Shiva to go the whole hog, the full rotate all the way around. It's going to take so long. Major got a bit of information as well now. Yeah, he can back off and just hold this angle.
Well, he's got ears on, so he knows that they're coming, and he now sees them as well. Remind going to be tagged up, but the frag will come through from Shiva. Calyx still holding on the site. That's Calyx, the Turkish player, not the YouTuber from England, and only 9 seconds remain. Finally, they take down Calyx, and they get onto the bomb site, but with no time to plant this bomb, and the bomb's already down. This round is over, unless Shiva can find 2 kills in an instant, but Despa is there for the 3K. Banos have a collateral, which will probably be...
There you go, they've had a little spray. See, at one point as well, I thought it was a snake. I thought there was a snake
on my leg.
Yeah, I looked down and I went,
there's a snake in my boot.
There shouldn't be a snake here.
There wasn't.
Look at the new sprays, they look interesting.
I haven't seen them.
It's very different
there's
from
like
Source.
A skull.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, you can upload it on Source, couldn't you?
It's true. I remember in Source, I had a spray that was a ladder. But obviously, when it was just flat on a wall, it looked like an actual ladder. You could spray it on a wall, people would think they could go up the ladder, but it didn't happen. They couldn't. It was just a ruse. You'd lampoon them.
That is a good ruse.
Get rused.
I mean, I used to play Gary's mod, and some of the sprays in that were absolutely ludicrous. It was not safe for work.
No, it's too much.
It wasn't good.
God, let's not go there.
No, that's
not.
It's
a little chicken.
No, it's not. It's a rooster.
It's a cock.
No, it's a rooster. Oh, is a rooster a cock?
I believe so.
So we got a cock on the screen, guys, just underneath Despa's feet.
Where else would you want it?
I don't know.
Next to that mouth.
It is a purple cock.
Yeah. It's one of those. It's my favourite type of cock.
Veiny.
I love it. So sprays are back. That's cool.
That is very cool.
That's fun.
Of course, you have to buy them.
Yeah.
Or if you don't buy them, you have to drop or have them drop. So Tunisia are taking a tactical pause here, Jack. They're saying, right, something's going on, lads. What is it? What do we have to do? If you, right now, are on the Tunisian side, what's going through your head? And in English, please.
Me?
Yes.
Right. I don't know. I mean, it's really been a sort of a battle of economy as well, more than anything. They haven't really been able to get their foot in the door, so off the basis of that, you can't get the weapons out that they need. And it's just, I kind of wondered what that noise was as well.
Like, just hearing a flash.
Just a little flash out of nowhere. No one can throw a flash now.
You can't throw a flash.
It's not how this operates.
They can't even afford flashes on Tunisia. That's definitely not.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They are going to have to go for, like, basically the skimp on this round, try and go for the full win to the next one. Are we actually, of course, that was just a replay one.
We didn't see it.
We're live now. There we go. Despe's frag, that was what we were waiting for.
Yeah, Despe, he shot 2 people with 1 bullet there, Jack.
Yeah, nice.
And he shot another person later with 1 bullet as well.
Why wouldn't you? Well, the buy actually will come out anyway. Tunisia, they're going to invest all they have, everything that's in the bank. They've gone for a loan. They said, all right, I'll let you off. Your credit rating, it's okay for this once. And they've allowed them to get the buyouts. Let's see what they can actually achieve with these bad boy weapons. Poti, unfortunately, on a Galil, not really what he'd like to have in his back pocket, but I'm sure he'll try and make it work. He used to be known as the IDF defender.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. There you go. A little bit of a factual fact for you.
What? What did?
The Galil.
Oh, well, now it's known as the Glil. So a little fact to you. Turkey holding down on that A-bomb site. And so far it's been an impenetrable defense of Paz and Zantaras. The pop flashes are perfect, the kills are on point. But this time Tunisia at least have some map control being in A main, which normally you wouldn't attribute to being map control, but so far it has been. Zantaras needs to be careful here. Crumpsy's holding the angle, but he's flashed up, and now he's going to be fragged up as Zantaras sprays him down. It may have taken a while, but it doesn't matter, because at the end of the day he finds the kill. Major in a major position. He's just going to be holding out for a kill, but Poti finding Zantaras. That's an opportunity in the hands of the Tunisian players. There's a tag coming through, and very low HP on Major. Has to get out of here if he can, but he can't. Shiva takes him down, and although Poti and Shiva are just dying on HP, they've found themselves the kills, and they've given their team the opportunity. It's a 3 versus what I like to call a 2.5.
Yeah, very low on HP, obviously. He can't really bring too much into this one. They really need to just go in together, use the rest of that utility they have, zone out the CT's defenses, and try and batter their way into the site. That's going to be your best bet. Overwhelm them. Turkey as well, they bent a little bit here. They still have 2 players focused heavily towards B. Actually going for that major rotate all the way towards B. This could harm them. If they can't overwhelm this here, obviously that A site is easier to retake, but Paz needs to go big, needs to try and take those numbers down a little bit. Quell the incoming force, and he's doing a great job. 2K goes his favor as he takes down Remind of Shiva. Despe comes back onto the scene as well. AWP in hand. Calix has that Molotov that he can force someone out of position with. This could go horrifically wrong for Tunisia.
Yeah, the Molotov lands dead on the site, and so he's going to be Tor falling back as Calix pushes his way forward. He may be able to get a spot off straight away onto Tor here. The flash goes in, but it's not on point, and Despa has to get the kill, but he can't. Tor finds the frag, and now the crowd is alive. Jackie, Tunisia is obviously the fan favorite here, and I mean, they find themselves a round. Is there any way back into this for them?
It's going to be hard. It's going to be a hard, long battle. And this is the thing as well, what is scary, as we previously touched on, Turkey is dominating when they're on their T sides usually. So this is the thing, mid control is such heavy for them, they can just batter their way through round after round. So Tunisia, they need more. Sure, you've got that 1 round, but show us what else you can bring to the table. Poti will be back on the AWP now as well. And this could be a good round. It's going to take a whole lot of potential. Going for the double boost actually into Vent, interestingly enough, so they can get that early mid control. Just wait in Vent if they need to converge. Makes rotation so much easier for that CT side, but look at the aggression here as well. Just charging their way in through door, just trying to take that fight. They get the opening frag, unfortunately a trade will go in off the back of Zantara as he takes down Remind. Not really what you want for the Tunisian side.
No, not at all. This B presence is huge right now, and they're just maintaining. It's Turkey. They want to take the real estate, but Poti is holding down. He has the AWP in hand, but he's not going to get the shot and the kill. He is going to tag down Major 23 HP and force him back, but that's about all. It's going to be the A strike coming through, and Poti now moving his way over towards that A bomb site. But finally, Despi will move over. AWP in hand, he's going to have to cover off his teammate from Car. And this could be very, very difficult unless he gets an instant kill. Unfortunately, he had a bit of a miss in the last clutch, and that is going to cost him. Shiva now peeking out, almost taking down poor Despi. But Despi gets the kill through the smoke nonetheless, because he has the angle covered off. He takes down Shiva now in a 4 versus 3, and it's looking really good for the Turkish players to completely reset the economy of Tunisia. Zantaro's hearing the jumping there, just going to move back. Crumpsy finally takes down Despi in a 3 versus 3 now, moving on to that bomb site. The bomb wants to go down, but it just can't. It's Despi. It's not even Despi, it's Zantaro's. I just get really confused because they're both very good, and it's all on Tor now. 1 versus 3. And this is going to be a very, very difficult situation. He is in quad. He has the bomb. Is there any hope of him coming back into this one? Almost tagged up through the door. Calix is so close. But does he realize how Tor is playing this one? Going to be getting that bomb down on the A-bomb side, but Calix has heard him. And now that'll be folding in onto his position. There's nothing he can do here. Calix takes him down with a headshot. And that is Turkey back in. I don't hear any cheers for Turkey. Why is there no love for Turkey?
Everyone's on that Tunisian hype. They want the boys to try and rip their way through. Unfortunately, Turkey not being able to achieve too much, and they're just looking strong.
They're looking about as strong as a strong man. Eddie Hall from the UK.
Yeah.
He's a very strong man.
There's Mark Henry as well.
Yeah.
He was a strong man once. Mark Hamill.
Yeah. Luke Skywalker.
So he was probably quite strong.
Force.
You know, he has the Force, so yeah, that's true.
Wouldn't you be really weak if you had the Force? Because you just never do anything.
That's true, you wouldn't need to move, would you?
Yeah. Maybe, maybe you have the Force.
Ooh. Bit of a low blow. Tunisia, looking like they have the Force right now as they push their way in towards that A-bomb site. What can they actually achieve? Paz is going to be blinded as he trips his way down on the left-hand side. We'll get the opening frag off on towards Shiva. Crumpsy fires, but Calix and Xantares, dynamic duo coming into the action. All headshots, all win, and another round in the bag for Turkey.
Yep, all win indeed as Xantares just puts himself into a great position once again, takes those heads clean off, and he's got help. So 8-1 right now to Tunisia. Tunisia are struggling, to say the least. They've had their economy reset, and Jackie, if they lose this game, it's over. This is not the group stage anymore. If you lose now, you lose the game, and there is no coming back into it. Tunisia are going home, and they're going to be somewhat disappointed. They've only managed to accumulate 5 rounds so far in this best of 3.
Yeah, that's not really what you want to achieve. Calix here as well, holding this angle down. Can he get the opening frags? Major will come in with on off onto back. Oh, there it is! God, there it is, the collateral coming out. They want to take Tunisia down, and they want to do it in style as he just penetrates both of them so very quickly. Shiva will get 2 frags, but there's the final one coming off the back of Major. And Turkey, they do not give a single damn.
No dawns were given here, Jack, and this is a heckin' good game so far, as Turkey just stomp all over Tunisia. If Turkey were the animal, they would be making all sorts of bleating sounds against Tunisia. There it is, the double kill coming straight on through.
Collaterals in one game,
in one map. And by 2 different people.
Exactly.
Not just the same AWPer. Good stuff so far, and Major must be pretty happy. He's had a very good hold over on that B bomb site, but there is more work to be done. 9-1, the game is still not over. And Tunisia definitely can get back into this. If they find a 9-6 scoreline, they have the opportunity to get back in and do some work. But with only pistols on the board, Tunisia shouldn't be able to win this round unless they find some great opportunities. But Calix is going to let them pass, go in for the second kills, and it's Major and Calix just coming together now. Major finding 3, Calix finding 1 before he goes down. But it's all on remind. He has an M4, but he's dead. Xantares has killed him, as Xantares has killed many before him. GG. 10-1, Jackie. Now, if you have been watching from home, guys, and you were wondering why weren't they doing any sprays yesterday when it came out, we actually didn't update.
Yeah, there's been an update since then.
Hey, we didn't update yesterday.
Yeah. Now there's sprays in the game again.
There it is.
There it is, having a spray.
You've only got 50 sprays in a canister of spray, so use it wisely, chaps. 10-1, of course. It's Turkey in a great position, going big right now. There's a miss from Despot, but maybe next time, or not. No, not next time. Crumsy takes him down. Tor finds himself a kill. Now with a 3 versus 5. Tunisia definitely have an opportunity to find themselves another round. Take a 10-2 scoreline. And while it may not sound good on paper, it's better than 14-1.
Yeah,
right?
It's a great way as well to try and kick this round open. As you've taken down Despot and Major. There's 3 players left remaining on that side of Turkey. They just need to hold out and wait to see how things go. There is the potential, but Tunisia, they have utility to play with. They're going to go for that B pincer play, sending their players through vents through as well. Molotov will divide them off and force them to make that decision instantly. They have to commit to that site take now. Calix is on the site. Can he actually find anything? Has the back of his teammate in that upper area as well. Will come in with the opening headshot off on towards Tor, but there's the fire back. Shiva takes him down as he penetrates him with a flurry of bullets coming out of that AK-47. A nice tag off on towards Poti as well, but he eventually graces himself on towards the bomb site, and it's Paz and Xantares, that dynamic duo. They want to try and retake the site. They need to go in SAS style, batter their way through, but they can't go for it. They are just going to go for the save. They back off. Yeah. They realize that it's a little bit too late, too far.
Yeah, there's no way of getting back into that round. It's at a point it just goes too far. And when they're both trying to retake from the same place with an AWP and an AK, and a smoke goes down, at that point you have to say, you know what, let's just concede the round. I mean, it's not like they have not enough money, is it? If they now go for those exits, that's what I think they should be doing, really, because they have so much money. But it is going to be Paz holding on to the AWP. Now, Turkey are in a great position. If they can take the remaining rounds, they're going to be able to just win this game straight off. But Tunisia can come back. It's not so far gone that Tunisia can't win this. In a 10-5 scoreline, get onto that CT side, win a few rounds straight away, maybe take the pistol, you're definitely back in and you have an opportunity. But you can see the money over on the side of Turkey. Well, it's not the strongest, naturally. There isn't too much going on for Desper and Paz. Sorry, just names are confusing me today, Jack. I don't know even your name. What is it?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's very true indeed.
All right, yes, exactly. That's very true indeed.
It's a good name, isn't it? The double op setup will actually be coming out. Paz with one, Despe with the other. So you know they can, all those that upmost authority. Let's see if they can actually find the opening frags though. Paz is going to go in for the peek in and lands it as well with a flick. Absolutely juicy as he batters him down. Wants to try and pick up another one as well. He's just going to be holding that angle, and there he is. Hello, as he takes down Crumpsy. Paz is on an absolute roll, and in the background there is going to be Major taking down the backline, frag after frag as he just obliterates Tor, and it falls on Poti and Shiva. Not a great round for them so far. The peak will come in as well. Poti gets his head ripped clean off by Xantares with a nice little couple of taps there. Fires off a few rounds and brings him down. Shiva, 51 HP, trapped with an AK-47 and a Dream. 2 flashes to work with. He has a smoke grenade and a HE as well, but I doubt we'll even get to see him use those as he pushes his way in, as Major had the angle covered and can just best him.
Yeah, I mean, in the last round, sorry, the round that Tunisia won, what we saw was a little bit of a held back Turkey. But this time they just say, guys, why are we sitting on the sides? Let's just go kill people. And that's exactly what they do. Paz takes 1 kill. There's a push through mid that Shiva is just unaware of, and Major just dominates from behind. He comes in from the rear and he penetrates the defense of Tunisia.
Yes. Right in the back.
Right in the back.
I love it when that happens. It's always great.
Good.
Paz in the back line here as well, once again, just holding that close angle so you can see as they push through, sorry, that long angle. So as they try and come through their way from connector, he can just shut them down very quickly. Not too much happening for Tunisia right now as they don't have really the benefit of range. They're left with just that 1 AK on Poti, so it's going to be on him to get the opening frags. You do have utility on Tor and Shiva, so they can smoke and use that nade to try and slip their way in. Major on this elevated angle though, what can he actually achieve? Rattles off, will claim 1, but Poti can respond with the AK-47 he already had, and opts to just back off. Nice utility as well to try and ward them off a little bit there. Tunisia might have a little bit of a chance, but it's getting shut down as Paz all the way over towards A can quickly dispatch Crumpsy with that nice little AWP shot.
Yeah, and once again, these AWPs are just going to work. Despo getting ready for the opportunity where he's going to see a player. There are 3 players heading over and trying to get some work done. Let's remind Tor and Poti just trying to get in and do something, but it's not really happening. Xantares spots them out, sprays down 1, damages the other, and this round is all but over. They have no idea where Despe is, even if they get the kill here. I mean, they still don't know he's there, and Calix is going to get the kills anyway. Despe, a little bit frustrated, is going to shoot the body. But apart from that, not too much going on for Tunisia. It's most probably going to be a 13-2 half unless we see something incredible from Tunisia, and then it comes down to the pistol round. If they win, it's over.
Major's got an auto sniper as well. Major's decided to go for the auto sniper so we can just rattle away with that weapon and see what you can actually bring to the table. So yeah, that's going to be fairly interesting if we can see what they're actually up to now. There we go. Major back in the actual game here, just rattling away towards mid, hammering down with that auto sniper, just put the fear of God into them. Remind, up on the elevated angle by Boost though, we'll actually get that tag off on towards Despe and is able to convert that into the full frag. Major goes back in, rattling away through the smoke wall, take down Remind. This man does not give a damn about your smoke walls, he will still best you through. Paz as well, channeling in with the AWP. Xantares in that elevated angle, trying to control his spray as he just goes for such a long distance crazy frag, but couldn't actually pick it up. So it just leaves the trio, the Tunisian trio, stuck, trying to rotate off towards that B-bomb site.
Yeah, absolutely. There's very little to get done at this point. 3 versus 4, and well, Turkey so far have had every opportunity like this, and they've won it. So I don't know if Tunisia are going to be able to change that now as Calix takes it on head clean off, and the auto sniper comes in. 1 kill, and now Shiva, the last man that remains. He's tagged down by the auto sniper, and that is a 3K for the auto sniper, Jackie.
Yeah, really just ripping his way through everyone, as you would expect with that bad boy weapon. Tunisia, 2 rounds on the board. This time around as well, it just looked less structured than what they previously had. And sure, you got a couple of rounds in there, but it was more mistakes from Turkey, where they tried to, you know, they gave them a lot more respect. Absolutely. Turkey started giving them respect into those rounds, and that was just what hindered them.
Yeah. And then as soon as you see them win a round, suddenly Turkey go, guys, come on, think again. We're winning this so much. Let's just go, have a bit of fun. And that's exactly what they do. Xantares just standing on top of Redbox, spraying down into mid, and somehow he's allowed to get away with that. It's crazy stuff. And now onto the pistol round. I mean, Major had a serious pistol round in the last, in the last half, and just dominated. So let's see what's going to happen this time. Xantares on the deal, because I think he's just lost. He's just lost respect for his enemy team, and when that happens, I mean, when the skill's there, Turkey will just dominate. Shiva trying to go for a bit of a major, but it's not going to work out. There are 4, now 5 players heading into that B-bomb site, but the call's been made. The rotate is coming through, and all the CTs should be going to be right now. They should be getting their way over there. Major, he's hearing these players jumping around like wild monkeys, and Xantares with an eagle in hand takes Shiva down. Major now finding Crumpsy in mid, looking for the second on Potty because he knows there was a boost that went through. Potty is going to be able to take him down. As a reminder, finds Calix, but it's all going bad for Tunisia. Now 2 versus 3, and Xantares with an eagle in hand, getting a great tag off. His Tor goes down, and it's now all onto the one man, but he can't do it. Paz takes him down, and that's 14 rounds. Jackie, this is over. Tunisia on that CT side, they're going to have to force. This game is all but done, and Tunisia may well be saying goodbye to Belgrade.
Yeah, Turkey, they are so dominant in their T half, round after round, always just really bringing their A game. And it's going to be scary now as well. You pick up that first pistol round, so you basically get the next 2 for free. Tunisia, they need to go out of their minds entirely to somehow pick this one up. Investment into 2 SMGs on the side of Turkey, the rest of them will be wielding those AKs. A lot of utility to play with, meanwhile Tunisia only that one flashbang that's already been used up as they wanted to try and go for the mid-aggression that's been shut down so quickly by Xantares, and meanwhile the crossfire as well of Major with the backup of his teammates, they're able to dispatch them. Tunisia already giving this round away.
Yeah, straight off the bat, this is tough, and with only 3 players left in a force buy. I mean, I understand why they go for the aggression, but it just doesn't work out. Shiva does take down Calix, and Crumpsy follows it up. So the kills are coming through, but it's just not enough right now as Xantares takes down Potty. And with Defiand on 11 HP, still going for frags. Crumpsy may be able to take him down here. Please, no, Defiand. Whew, that was close. Crumpsy does get the kill now in a 2 versus 2. But Paz spotting a player out just takes him straight out the server. And with 1 minute and 5 seconds remaining due to the early aggression, Jackie, this game is over. Match point is about to be on the board. Crumpsy has 25 HP, and he's about to be spotted out by Paz, unless he can get the quickest shot since, I don't know, a Virgin on Christmas.
Right, yeah. So Crumpsy traps in the one in this corner as he has 45 seconds left to play. If the bomb is in his line of sight, but Paz is coming in from the rear, slowly tips him around. They're going to peek at the same time and attempt to catch him off guard, which is smart play as well. This flashbang goes down to just sort of force that seed of doubt into his mind. He has to focus towards mid now, expecting that push to come in. Xantares can grab the bomb, work around towards the A bomb site. They have everything on lockdown. It should be an easy kill for Paz to actually eliminate Crumpsy. He'll be sprinting around, coming into his island anytime now. The frag will be less batched. And there you have it, Turkey. 15 rounds on the board, Tunisia a measly 2. And this looks like it could be the end right now. Obviously, they don't have the money in the bank to go for that buy. It's going to be over.
Yeah, and Jackie, not even a single player on Tunisia has over 10 kills. Not a single double figure. And I can't help but think that chair that looks like a bit like a ghost on the right side. You see that?
Well, the chair that looks like no one's in it.
No, yeah, well, yes, it's leaning forward. Xantares going for a bit of a spray down there. Not going to really get anything out of it. 94 HP on Tor, but that's about it as they go towards that A-bomb site, trying to get themselves in. There is a bit of a close play coming in here from Potty, just hoping to get that 5-7 to work, but it's not going to work out for him. Paz dispatches him, spotting a second player, and Paz has really been on point so far this game. I think there are many contenders for man of the match, but I'll leave that to the desk, Jack, as Turkey are just dominating, and Paz just holding on car. This is the lack of respect. Look at that. Major just flies around the corner, shooting his bottom off, but it's not going to work. Tor and Shiva do take him down, and so 3 versus 3. Once more, the bomb heading towards the A-bomb site, but Xantares is still alive, and he has a rifle in his hand. If this man isn't one of those prolific riflers east of Europe, I don't know who is, because this is seriously difficult. Tunisia, Tor and Crumpsy, the only men left to represent their country. And now it just becomes Crumpsy. He's had a stunner of a game, and he's going to make it a little bit better. Deagle comes out, he takes down Xantares, and now he only needs 2 more kills. 1 onto Calix and 1 onto Defiand, and he can win this for his team and keep them in this game for at least 1 more round, Jackie. But right now, that is not working out too well. If Calix tags him down, he's got no HP. The round is over, the game is over, and Turkey move through while Tunisia are going to be heading home.
Yeah, Tunisia, unfortunate for them, weren't able to pick it up, but Turkey, they're going to be able to just steamroll their way through with a clean 2-0 to kick off the day. Absolutely glorious. Some flamboyant play, some great frags on the line from those sides. I mean, what a shame for Tunisia.
Absolutely. It's a bit of a heartbreaker. I mean, the only time we really saw a spark was in that first game. Those 4 rounds they put together. Apart from that, it has been the Turkey show all over the everything. There's just been no point at which we thought Tunisia might be able to get into this or might be able to get back into it. It just didn't happen. And so Turkey absolutely take it away and dominate the entire game.
Yeah, I mean, that's the only scary factor is as well. They started off on their CT half, and Turkey, they're even more flamboyant when they're on T half. They will just get mid-control round after round, which is what we saw once again. Xantares was able to get those opening picks. It was so easy for them. And I mean, that's literally the only redeeming factor, is it gave them a few rounds where Tunisia were on T, where they could set the pace of the game a little bit, got a couple here and there, but it was never anything they could link together. There was no consistency there.
No, and I mean, that's the story of the day. Turkey are going to be moving on tomorrow. But for today, we're going to hand you over to the analyst desk, and we're going to bid you adieu until later on. So cheers for watching, guys, and we will see you on the analyst desk. Well, we won't, but someone will.